And if you're
Whoa.
not down with that, we got 2 words for you. What's up? 2 words for you, Kingdom Cast version of a wrestling podcast. It's your boy Country. What's up, Rimp?
Yo.
I'm eating cheese and crackers because
Yeah,
because I'm bougie today. It's
feeling
hot
bougie.
outside.
Might grab
Nice
some
day in
wine
Kansas
and some
City.
grapes.
Yes. Um.
Meanwhile, I'm the opposite of bougie. I
Meanwhile,
got this prime energy.
hey, Jake Paul. I mean, Logan Paul.
Logan. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Shoot, y'all can sponsor us anytime y'all like.
True. Logan, hit up your boys, okay?
Because my son drinks enough prime, so it qualifies for us.
Hmm.
Um, good week of wrestling.
Yeah.
The Vision.
Surprising week.
Let's start at the beginning. The Vision is no more. It's over. We got 2 words for you. It's over.
It's
Um,
over.
okay, so let's break it down. I think the reason why is because Seth is legitimately injured. This is the
Yeah.
problem with Seth's faking his injury. Now people will be like, is it legitimate?
Legitimate. Yeah.
Is it a work? Is it a shoot? What's going on with it? But I think this is actually a shoot. This is a
Yes, I
real
agree with
injury.
that.
It came from the match with Cody, the coast to coast. I was about to say
Hmm.
the cross to cross. I don't.
Yeah.
It
Coast
came
to
from
coast.
the coast to coast, which is a move that should be only Shane McMahon should do coast to coast.
Well, he's not even the
No,
first one to do it, by the way. That's an RVD move, by the way.
is it an RVD? It is an RVD move, though.
It's RVD, but Shane did popularize it. I think he's probably the most well-known person
Yeah.
for doing it. But I think he just
Um.
landed wrong on his arm. He did like a headbutt instead of the kick.
Yeah. And it looked kind of clunky at the time, but he's going to be out for a little while. Hopefully, it's not super long. And Seth, are we going to start putting the bad luck moniker on Seth? Because
Nah, I think
every time it's his time, there's an injury, there's something happens. You know what I'm saying? So it,
well, when you're a workhorse like Seth is, it's
yeah,
bound to happen that injuries happen. Honestly, though, with the amount of work that he does, he doesn't get as injured as you would think, right?
yeah.
Like
See
if
that.
you think about CM Punk, like right away he came back and tore his tricep, right, and was out for a period of time. Roman
Mhm.
Reigns he's not even injured and he'd be gone for long periods of time. So even when Seth is hurt, he usually comes back in a timely fashion. Like after his World Heavyweight Championship run, it wasn't too long before we saw Seth again, even though we knew he was nursing some injuries and actually took the time to heal those injuries. So I suspect this won't be too long. Like we'll see him sometime in 2026, if I had to guess. But
You
I don't
say
know. Go
how many
ahead.
months left in the year? So we got November,
Hmm.
December, right?
December, 2 more
Yeah.
months in the
Okay.
year. So I don't think we'll see him for the rest of 2025. But I
He'll be
mean,
back by WrestleMania, though, right? WrestleMania is in April.
it is in April. He's there's a chance he's back by Mania. I think there's a chance. That's like 5 months. So it just depends on the nature of the injury, how severe it is, uh,
Mhm.
how he treats surgery, how his recovery goes. I
What do
think
you do
though,
with the
like,
belt in the meantime? Do you?
yeah, that's a great question. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to put it on CM Punk again. He's the most over superstar on Raw right
Can you
now. I
do?
mean, unless you
Can you
count
do?
Roman Reigns.
Can you do an inner? What they
Interim,
call it?
interim.
Interim champion.
You can. They did it with Cena and Punk in SummerSlam, so that's something they've done.
They haven't done it
Um,
in a while, so it's kind of
yeah,
fresh. It's not
it's
been
fresh.
ran into the ground.
Hmm.
I would give Punk an interim title, and then you already got Seth and Punk is always going to be a storyline.
Yeah,
So
and then
you
he
can
comes
always
back for
bring that back.
WrestleMania. If he's back in
Yeah,
time for Mania, you do the belt versus belt match to see who the real champion is.
sounds, sounds like a main event to me.
Yeah.
You're going to have Seth versus Braun Breaker is already in motion.
Mm-hmm.
You already planted the seeds for that. Do you feel like this was too fast?
Yeah, I do.
Or you just had no choice?
I think it's too fast. But I mean, so for me, I have always thought it was too fast because in my mind, it can't be helped. It's always going to be compared to the evolution, and evolution went on for years and years and years. So I thought we'd at least have this stable for a full calendar year. We didn't, but I think something that I have to realize, and I think other people that think like me need to realize that say it's too quick, is that the timetable was always going to be accelerated with this group because Braun Breaker is light years ahead of where Randy Orton and Batista were at the time when they joined Evolution. Like Braun Breaker already had an Intercontinental Championship run. He already was seen as a future main event bona fide superstar. He already was seen as like a preliminary WrestleMania guy. And then Bronson Reed obviously was already a threat for himself. So I think the clock was always going to be accelerated with this group. I didn't even with that in mind, I thought we'd get at least a year with this group, and we just a little bit less.
We got 6 months, I think.
Yeah.
So the plan was to ride it out for the rest of the year. Okay, the rumor of the plan was to ride it out for the rest of the year. Braun and Bronson were going to be eventual tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
Now you kind of scrape that. Do you move Braun Breaker into the title picture?
I think you can, and you kind of have to. I mean, he'll be in the picture for sure. I don't know if you give him the belt yet though, but he's got to be in the picture. I just don't know where that leaves Bronson Reed. Then maybe an IC title run.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna ask.
Kind of do a 2-man power trip kind of thing. Ooh, maybe you do that. Give Braun the heavyweight belt, Bronson the Intercontinental belt, and then give them the tag belts on top of that. Kind of do like a 2-man power trip kind of thing.
That would be nice. That hasn't been done. Well, it's been done before, but
not in a long time.
It's been a long time since Triple H and
Austin did it.
Injuries pissed that one off too. So
yep. So I mean, yeah,
I'd be interested in that. I would. They could do a 2-man power trip.
They could. I also, on top of that, I think the angle more. I think they should have played into the injury more. Like I think Braun should have seen weakness in Seth. Like Seth have it so like Paul Heyman is like, hey, how's your shoulder doing? Is your elbow okay? Like, how's your arm? And Seth kind of like tries to play it off, but then he's still like kind of nursing it. And because Braun sees the weakness there, then that's what makes him decide to attack instead of kind of making it seem a little random almost. Like,
well, that promo set it up of I didn't need you guys. I didn't need none of y'all. I did it on my own. I'm the one that beat Roman and Punk at WrestleMania. I'm the one that beat
Cody.
Beat Cody. I'm the one that put this together. So it was quick. I think you had to because of the injury again.
Yeah.
But the way it's set up wasn't that bad in the time frame that you had. You really didn't have no long thought out process of because that could have been slowly, and it was slowly starting to do that anyway. That Braun was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that." You know what I'm saying? Like he was already questioning Seth.
They were the foundation was there.
Yeah. So I get it. Like I said, the injury kind of put it in fast forward, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad at all. I think it was handled well. I am curious to see how Braun responds Monday.
Yeah.
And what's going to be his reasoning behind the response is Paul was kind of like not on board at first, but he was on board at the end. So I'm expecting one of those long Paul Heyman promos. I would let Braun Breaker talk, but he don't need to. You can let Paul lay it out of why it was done.
Mm-hmm.
And even Paul can question it like, hey, I didn't want to do that, but you said that you didn't need us. So, what do we do?
Yeah.
And we thought about it, we mulled on it, and we decided our best option was to go on without you. You're hurt anyway. You're fragile anyway. So you can do it like that. I don't know how you want to do it, but you can do it like that. Braun is going to be a beast, man. Braun is going to be a beast, and Braun Breaker has rise. What's the proper word? Has
You can
put
say it.
himself on a platform of being. He's not a superstar, but he's over, and he's reaching at that next level. He's at that glass ceiling for that next superstar, lower level superstar level.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not mad at the breakup because at the same time you have Punk, LA Knight, Jey Uso all floating around each other, and they're confused. And while they're all confused and not knowing who to, Braun Breaker can slide right past them, grab the title, and now you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And he got Braun on his back. And would you add somebody else to the group?
You
There's
can.
rumors of Austin Theory. Austin Theory has been floating around this group from day one. And Austin Theory is a guy that we agreed needed that Paul Heyman. If Paul Heyman was going to push anybody, it was always Braun Breaker. He was first on the list. Austin Theory was on that list.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed wasn't on that list, though.
No, he wasn't.
Who
But
else was on that list? Was it just those two guys?
I mean, those two are definitely on the list to emphasize your point. So, I mean, Theory would make sense to me.
Obafemi might have been on that list too.
Maybe, but Oba doesn't need Paul
He
Heyman,
don't
I
need
don't
to go
think.
either.
Yo.
All
What
right,
did you think of the Vision breakup? Oh, he's leaving.
I was happy. I said to feel that spear.
He wanted Seth to feel that spear in Tsunami.
Whoa.
He's
to
morbid.
make him know what it felt like to do it to CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
Yeah. So, what would you do? Who's your new champion now? Are you going with
question?
Are you going with Punk?
You know, I'm kind of stuck between Punk or LA Knight. I think LA Knight deserves the belt at this point. Just give him a run just to see what he can do.
You do have Gunther coming back.
You do have Gunther coming back. So if you have a baby face, in that case, if you want to put Punk back in the, or not Punk, Gunther back in the picture, Punk makes all the sense in the world to be champion. So I don't know. I'm stuck between Punk and LA Knight. I might lean. I think what they'll do is give it to Punk. If I had my pick, I would just put it on LA Knight just because I want to see what he can do with the main belt around his waist. So I don't know.
Punk. I think Punk's earned a reign. He needs but here's the thing. Punk is going to need a lengthy reign. It can't be 3 months.
Well,
and 2 pay-per-views.
You say that, but then Punk, we forget, he's not wrestling every night like Seth was, or not. He's not available to wrestle every night like Punk was. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? If you put the belt on, if you put the belt on LA Knight, you're liable any day of the week to have LA Knight on your card wrestling for the belt. CM Punk, But okay, here's something that neither of us have said, but is definitely on the table. You know who hasn't won the World Heavyweight Championship yet, but absolutely could? Roman Reigns. Just saying.
Well, if you put it on Roman, then you already know it's not going nowhere for a while. It can't.
It's going to be tough. So that definitely, he might not be interested in the belt. He definitely doesn't need it, but it's definitely, that's on the table for sure.
And also, I think Gunther's going to be floating around John Cena for a while. So,
yeah.
Who was the Intercontinental title? Right? Who's the Intercontinental champion?
That is one Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
So
Dominic Mysterio.
So the rumor is John Cena will fight Dom, win the IC title. That's what would make him a Grand Slam guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then his last match will be Gunther for the
For the
title.
IC. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Hmm.
not mad at that. Gunther is a little bit above the IC title,
At this point.
so he don't really need it. But he needs something without being involved, without being a clog in the. Because when Gunther gets involved, he's just a big obstacle. He's just a brick wall in the way. You kind of, what do?
It's hard to
You
beat him.
don't just.
It's hard to beat
Yeah,
him.
it's hard to beat him. So, I wouldn't be mad if he was IC title.
Well, okay, you could do that, but then that might mean a year-long IC title reign from Gunther because there's not a lot of people in the mid card that can legit can in kayfabe beat Gunther. So that
Mhm.
IC title reign is probably going to be long and lengthy. Do you want Gunther out of the heavyweight title picture for that long? I don't know.
Well, if you got Seth and Punk rolling around, and Jey Uso and LA Knight and Roman, you kind of got people. He doesn't need to be in the world title right now. You
He
could do a
doesn't.
Gunther versus Roman. You could do. I don't know. I think Gunther, for what they're doing right now and the storylines they got, I think he's too much of a big obstacle to be in it right now. So I wouldn't immediately put him. I would give him a feud. There is this big guy from Canada or Minnesota or
That's something.
Saskatchewan or wherever he lives at right now
Yeah,
that is always going to be floating over Gunther's head.
that's true.
So I could give him the IC title and then lock him into that Brock Lesnar feud.
But then is Brock gonna want to fight for the IC title? I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't need the belt in that situation. In
You
that
don't.
scenario, he doesn't need the belt. So
I just don't know if I see Cena winning the IC title before he retires.
yeah, because when you start breaking it down, it just doesn't make sense. And what do you do
Yeah,
with
like
it?
who's he gonna lose it to, right?
Right.
That would either want it or need it, and I don't.
Or
I
does
mean,
he just
run off
retire
to the
it?
sunset with it.
Yeah.
They could have did AJ and him.
And then you could do, I hate doing tournaments, but then you could do a tournament and throw Jimmy Bronson. I would say you can throw Jay in there for the potential Jimmy Jay
Match.
situation. But if you can do that, then you could do that and then have Jimmy or Bronson. You can have them actually be the finalists, and then you can elevate both of those guys at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just
That's something
speculating.
to think about.
Yeah. Speaking of happiness, we have been teasing a guy to come back for a little while. WWE is finally starting to listen to us on these returns.
Yeah.
I like it. We asked for AJ Lee, she's back. We asked for Becky Lynch. Jesus,
she came back.
I don't know how long we asked for Becky.
Too long. We even asked for Asuka at some point.
We asked for Asuka to come back, and Becky Lynch and Asuka have exceeded our expectations. AJ Lee hasn't done as much yet, but I think that's coming down the line. Illinois Dragunov returns.
Dragunov, the Mad Dragon. He back.
He looks.
Oh no, it's a dragon.
Anyway, he looks good.
Yeah, he looks great.
In shape. He looks bigger. Nice neck tattoo. Nice new tattoo.
Yeah. Scary, intimidating.
Same explosiveness in the ring. The rumor is Sammy called for him to win the title.
Interesting.
Which is nice of Sammy. Sammy doesn't need a belt, but
well, there is a belt that he does need, but it's not the mid card belts. He doesn't need those. It's not the mid card
belt. How do you feel about him being the new United States
US States champion?
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, he's him winning it so soon. I don't know. It's fine. I just wish he had more like, for example, here's just an example of something that has happened in the past. John Cena did his open challenge. Kevin Owens answered as the NXT champion, and then he beat John Cena. And that blew everybody's mind. This guy from NXT, who is he? He just beat Super Cena. Okay, how does that happen? And so I like when those things kind of happen. I just wish Ilya had more momentum before winning the belt. But
Mhm.
I think it just speaks to how much they believe in him that he's back and already won the title. So I don't mind it. Ilya's deserving. He's going to make a great champion. I hope we see a bunch of title defenses. Please, can we have him wrestle with the belt like Sammy did with the Open Challenge? By the way, Sammy's Open Challenge for the U.S. title, by the way, put like some bangers on the board. Okay, he had a banger with Javon, had a banger with John Cena, had a banger with Ilya. So that was a great success. I would keep doing that with Ilya.
I'm with that. I'm with that, definitely. I want him to have a lengthy reign. I want him to find somebody to lock in with. MFTs are floating around everybody right now. Is there a potential join up in that, or are they? It looks like they just creating chaos all around.
Yeah,
There's a potential solo in Illinois, and
Ilya,
Dragon. Yeah, whatever his name is, whatever. Who cares? I
the
can't
Mad
pronounce it.
Dragon. Yeah.
The Dragon, whatever.
Mhm.
Him and Solo might be down some down the road. I do like MFTs versus Y6. We're gonna have to add a
Yeah.
girl in there. I was thinking Naya's too big.
Yeah.
Maybe you
I
could
mean,
bring
she
Tamina
can do
back.
stuff on her own. Who?
Tamina.
Tamia? I mean, I don't want to
Who else
say
is
she's.
Samoan and in the family that you could bring?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe maybe she can. You know, she's Nikki Cross is her own person. Maybe she can find a feud somewhere else. You know. Uh, I don't know. Zelina Vega's not feuding with anybody right now, although she just teamed
Yep.
up with Aleister Black, which I like.
Which
By the
I
way,
like. I like.
I like
Yes.
that. You know,
Can we
so far
discuss?
we can discuss. So I think it's interesting that WWE is kind of leaning more into the husband-wife angle lately. You know, we
Mhm.
had AJ Lee with Punk, Seth with Becky, and now Selena with Alistair. So you know they're kind of leaning into that. They're like, oh well, it worked before. Let's see if it'll work in this instance. And obviously,
And you
it
weren't.
worked pretty good for Carrion.
Yeah, you weren't doing a lot with Zelina Vega
Yeah,
at this time. So I like that. I like the character. Make it dark. Make it. I kind of got the Morticia and Gomez
yeah,
Adams kind of vibe with them.
yeah.
She can do the half
Definitely
black, half white hair,
hair.
and she could be the vampire or whatever you need her to
Yeah.
be. But I do like that partnership, and they are
Mhm.
husband and wife, and
They
they
are
brought
husband
it
and
out
wife.
as my wife. So
Yeah.
you can do that with Damien. Um, that'd be cool. Mix that up.
Yep.
I'm not mad at that at all. Um, SmackDown was better this week.
I think so. That
It's,
you're the one that sent me that report. I forget whose report it was, but that they're interested in, you know, kind of shaking up SmackDown a bit, adding in some NXT call ups, and of course we got some returns. So so far the SmackDown shakeup is working.
yeah, and then you're gonna have the call ups. Oba's definitely coming
He's on
up.
the way. He got to be on the
He's
way.
got to be on the way. I think Trick Williams is on the way too.
He just challenged
Um,
Ricky Starks for the NXT championship, so maybe should he lose that match, maybe that means he's getting called up immediately after.
I would say a month or so.
Maybe sooner. Maybe
Yeah,
sooner.
because you could Miz and Melo are doing something right now. If you add somebody
they're
to
feuding.
Miz, if you add not an NXT, well, you could add an NXT guy to Miz, and then you could add Trick and Melo. What's up, TJ?
Yo,
Good to see you on this Saturday afternoon. You can add them into the mix. I wouldn't be mad at that. Friday, yeah, SmackDown was good, man.
yeah.
I have issues. Let's talk about the state of SmackDown.
Okay.
The USA thing isn't working for me.
Oh, it being on the television, the USA channel.
Yes. I can't stream SmackDown. So I'm basically relegated to like highlights and
On YouTube.
deep dives. Yeah, I'm definitely relegated to like YouTube right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they could get it back. If they could just run it live on Peacock or something. If you could get it back to Peacock. Or
That'd be good.
ESPN's paying you so much money. At this point, just move everything under
Over there.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Just to be
Come
able
on.
to stream it. Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, every show on WWE should be streamable. I don't know why it's not. But I mean, with the success of Raw on Netflix, I just don't see how you can not
Or
want
you can move
everything to
it
be
to Netflix.
streamable.
You can move it to Netflix. Wait a week, let it stream for a week and then when the new episode comes out, you put the old episode on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because Peacock was doing that, but it was taking so long for them to upload the
Update.
episodes. It was like it ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
So
it takes a while.
So put it maybe a week behind or something like that, or 3-4 days behind or something like that. The numbers that you'll lose from USA, you'll gain back with the Netflix putting it up like that. Like, do something.
Yeah.
They're trying to save SmackDown. SmackDown, we talked about it last week.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
Needs
of people
new blood.
just leave. A lot of people just up and leave with no explanation.
Jimmy's gone. Roman's gone. LA Knight gone.
LA Knight. They just up and leave. And next thing you know, they're on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, Jimmy, what did you do to go to Raw? And I think Sammy was the move for Jimmy.
Yeah.
But
Maybe.
Sammy also might have been the move for LA Knight at the same time. So I'm not sure. SmackDown clearly has the better tag team division, barring easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not even close.
It's not that close.
The women's division is SmackDown.
It's getting better. You've seen Sol Ruka and Zarya. They
got
made their
Flair.
SmackDown debut. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss.
Bianca's coming back pretty soon.
Jade Cargill's over there.
Jade, Tiffany
Stratton. Nia.
So they got the horses over there. They got to fix. Well, they got Cody, but Cody floats everywhere now.
Well, I think the thing with Cody is that who else? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's Cody and then everybody else right now. Like, you had Jacob Fatu, but then now he's going to be out for time with injury.
Yeah. And I did like how they set up Jacob being out. Like, were those teeth on
the floor? It was definitely supposed to be blood there. I don't know if I seen teeth, but that would be crazy. What a crazy thing to show if they did.
Yeah, Jacob's going to be out. He has a non-disclosed injury. I don't know what that means, but he's supposed to be out till 2026.
Yeah,
which is, I'm saying, it needs to be more. It's not. It's. I don't know. They need some more juice over there. So, all of my call-ups are going to SmackDown right now.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Trick. I don't think Ethan Page is ready. I don't think you push Ricky Saints yet. Javon Evans is not ready yet. If Joe Hendry happens to leave TNA, I would send him to SmackDown.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Hardy Boys, they're in TNA right now. They're in NXT. Because NXT is damn near, is this blasphemous? But NXT is damn near putting out a better show than SmackDown right now.
It's definitely more exciting, especially because you've got the TNA sort of mix-ins in there. Like you've got the Hardy Boys that can come around anytime they want. Matt Cardona can come around anytime he wants. Obviously, Joe Hendry. Not to mention some of the TNA knockouts that can come over. Like, well, people don't like her, but Tessa Blanchard at any time can come around. The TNA knockouts right now it's Kalani, but before her, I forget who it was. But anyway, there's yes, NXT is putting out a more exciting product, I think, just because you never know what's going to happen over there. And with SmackDown, things can be kind of predictable at the moment. But it seems like things are changing now. The episode last night was pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
I commend it. Was because the rumor is that they're not happy with what SmackDown is doing. So they can always call me and you up, and we could.
True. We'll fix the product right now.
Or they can call Ice Cube's son up and see if he wants to be a general manager or something like that.
Yeah,
he would
O'Shea
be
Jackson Jr.
Yeah, O'Shea.
He wouldn't be that bad, but I mean, also he's had some stinker of ideas sometimes. We ain't gonna get into that though.
What else would I gonna talk about? I do like that the Dragon came back. I do love that.
Do you want to talk about Cody Drew?
Let's talk about it. Drew's gonna have to win this belt from Cody eventually.
At some point, right?
At some point. I'm an old school guy, so I'm a Vince McMahon guy. I think it's more money in the chase. There's more intrigue in the chase of the baby of the babyface chasing than the babyface just being the guy every week. Because the reason you love Rock so much is because he just couldn't get by Triple H. And they would just continually stack the deck against him. And then when he finally won, it's a legendary pop when Rock finally won the belt. So this is my problem with Cody. I feel like everything's been handed to Cody, and it's really just been an easy ride for Cody.
Well, so here's what I'll say. I slightly disagree with that only because, okay, so if you look at his first world title run, obviously that was like 2-3 years in the making. Okay, it took a whole like Twitter campaign even for the match to even happen. So that one, obviously, people don't even have a problem with that run, by the way. So they were fine with that. Then you got the second one that happened with Cena, and I think that was more. It didn't take as long, so people were kind of shocked by it also. And also I think people were expecting Cena to carry the belt up until his last match, so people thought it came too soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand people not being as infatuated with this second run as they were with the first. But I mean the problem is, right, he just doesn't have any challengers. Like I feel like if he had better challengers for his belt right now, his reign wouldn't be so bad. Like if you think about his last reign, he had AJ Styles in that Paris match that was really good. He had Kevin Owens in that ladder match that was devastating. That was really good. I think he even fought Drew maybe once in that first run, and then you have the second run where he has defended the belt against Drew, and that's kind of it. So I don't know.
They've been teasing Randy Orton, but they won't turn him.
I haven't seen Randy in a while either. So did they write him off TV? Did they write Randy off of TV and I just don't remember?
I don't think so. Maybe they're waiting. I think they got to be waiting on to really present Randy and
Cody.
They actually
maybe
teased Cody and Jacob Fatu, but that's not going to happen now.
now it's not.
So he has a lack of challengers.
He has a lack of challengers right now, and even
That's
I
pretty
think
much it.
the best match of his run so far was the match with Seth, and that wasn't even for the belt, and he lost. So I don't know. I don't know what you do about that. I think the new blood will help, and I think they have to just. I think you're right. Drew's got to win this belt at some point, or else I don't know if I can take him. If he loses to Cody one more time for the belt, I don't think I can
You
take him
can't take him
seriously.
if he loses again to Cody again. You can't take Drew serious at all.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
You
Not for the belt.
you're gonna need somebody unless you are you turning Oba. Is he coming in as a
As a
bad
heel,
guy?
you could. He's a very believable bad guy. That's what he was at first, by the way. When he first got to NXT, he was a bad guy. His matches were so good, people, turned him babyface. It was kind of organically. I mean, you could do the same thing here. It happened with Braun Breaker, for a little bit. He was supposed to be a heel, but his promos were so energized. His matches were so amazing. His athleticism took people's breath away. So eventually it kind of turned him babyface. And then they kind of had to do like a hard heel pivot in order for it to turn him heel. So you could do the same thing with Oba, just have him initially be a heel and then just see how the crowd reacts.
They need more bad guys, or they need to balance the structure of. Or when you get in a rut like this, do a draft.
Could do a draft. It might be time for the draft.
The draft didn't start off that popular, but sometimes it was needed to shake things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you need more intrigue on SmackDown because we disagree, but I feel like Cody is a bit the same thing. He's just he's not Hulk Hogan bad, but he's just a white meat baby face. He really is, and it is a little boring.
He needs an interesting challenger, and he just doesn't. There's no
He just
one
needs
out
a
there right now.
challenge at this point. He needs somebody to be like, Cody, shut up. I'll kick your ass. He needs that.
Well, he just needs somebody believable, like somebody that we can believe can win the belt.
Yeah.
And I mean, shoot, Roman. People don't want to say it, but Roman had this problem at some point too. Like there was no one on the roster that you believed could beat Roman Reigns for the belt, and then all of a sudden,
Roman sells more than Cody.
He does. But I'm saying as far as interest in the belt, like interest in the title reign, it's like, okay, yeah, the match is happening at the pay-per-view, but we all know who's going to win. We all know what's going to happen. There's no surprise there. And the same thing is kind of happening with Cody right now, where it's like, okay, who's actually going to be able to take the belt off this guy? Is it going to be Drew? It could be, but if he loses one more time, that's kind of out the window. So we'll see. I would not mind Drew taking the belt off of Cody at this point, just to shake things up just a little bit.
Yeah. You need some juice over there, and apparently they know that. And like we said, the rumors are they're trying to mix up some things over there and add some juice over there. I'm with it. What else? Do you like Blake Monroe?
Blake Monroe. Oh,
what's her name? Is her name Blake Monroe? What's her name?
It should. I think it's Blake Monroe. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Of the artist formerly known as Mariah May.
Yeah.
I like her character. She's got the kind of evil sort of glamorous, the glamour as she is. I think that's good. Her she's kind of feuding with like Sol Ruka right now, which could lead to some pretty good matches. So I don't hate it. She definitely got that superstar quality, so I understand why WWE showed interest there for sure.
Also, Tiffany Stratton is suffering from the same thing that Cody Rhodes is suffering from.
Yeah, right now
become
she
this
is.
indestructible force. And it's like maybe in both cases, Cody's waiting for Randy, Tiffany's waiting for Bianca.
Maybe. I think Tiffany's reign is a little different just because there have been times where you thought she could lose the belt. Like she could have lost the belt to Nia. She could have lost the belt to Jade. I mean, she did
Trish
lose to
Stratus put
Stephanie
up a hell of a
Valkyrie.
fight with her. I didn't think she was going to lose to Trish Stratus, but that was a great
Yeah,
match.
it was still a good match, and Tiffany's been putting on good matches. And I mean,
Yeah.
people were terrified that she was going to lose to Charlotte. So I mean, she's had matches at least where you thought, oh, okay, she could potentially lose, and she's just won anyway. And also, they've been good matches.
Yeah.
I think with Tiffany though, it's just a lack of like, I hate to call it storytelling, but it's just like the feud themselves isn't as interesting as it could be. Like her feud with Nia should have been way more interesting. There should have been way more layers to that. Like the betrayal that happened, they were friends for a long time, and then all of a sudden she turns her back on her and stabs her in the back. And it just felt like they didn't really do anything with it after that. And then we had this Stephanie Valkyrie match, which was really good, by the way, really good match. And I'm glad that Stephanie won, but the whole crux of the feud was just, okay, we're fighting and I'm gonna win. No, I'm gonna win. And that's it. So I think there's just been kind of a lack of storytelling with some of her.
Is that her
feuds.
or is it hard to market Tiffany?
I don't know if it's hard.
She's probably not really a baby face for real. She should be the snotty, bratty, bougie hill girl. That's what really she should be, like the rich, ditzy hill girl.
Yeah, the spoiled kind of spoiled kind of nepo baby kind of thing. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I wanted to turn heel, that's for sure, but I don't know if we'll get that, but we'll see. But yeah, I agree. It's getting kind of stale, but it's not a bunch of problems happening. It's just the storylines with her aren't as interesting as maybe they could or should be.
All right, give me one thing that you're gonna fix SmackDown. What's the first thing you do?
If I'm fixing SmackDown, I think maybe get the belt off of. Oh my goodness!
Whoa, Jesus Christ, Triple H, leave him alone.
I think the first thing you do, maybe either get the belt off of Cody or bring in Brock Lesnar to fight him. I think that's the first thing. Right away, our best guys need to be fighting for the belt immediately. So you either need to create one by having Cody lose the belt to whoever. Could be Drew, could be Damian. I know they really believe in him. Could be Sammy. Shoot, make Sammy a main eventer. I don't know. I would either have Cody lose the belt or bring in a guy that is believable that can beat him. So that could be Brock. That could be, I don't know, you grab somebody from SmackDown and pull him over. Maybe once Jay turns heel, you put him on SmackDown, have him and Cody feud. That would be interesting. Randy, turn him heel and put him up against Cody. But that's what I'm doing right away. We need some believability back in the main event title picture. That's one. And then two, do something with Carmelo Hayes, okay? Do something with Carmelo Hayes. This thing with Miz.
This is a personal shot.
This is. But I think he's like, to me, he's a future main event talent, and we need to expedite that process because we need more. We need more of the main event talents. We need more believable threats. So I'm expediting the Carmelo Hayes process. Have him start winning some matches in a row, a bunch of matches in a row. You can even make it a tournament, have him win that. Have him do a battle royal, have him win that. I mean, they already did that with an Andre the Giant battle royal thing, but shoot, do it again. Have him win a tournament, do something, boost his credibility, have him win some matches. And truly, it doesn't have to be Carmelo. It could be other people. It could be Oba. Call up Oba, have him win a bunch of matches. Now you got a believable contender. I just am picking Carmelo because I believe in him, but you could really do it with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tag team division is good. I want more. I don't know. I want once a week almost. I want something to happen in the tag division where people go like, "Whoa, that was kind of crazy." Like maybe one spot a week where somebody's doing something crazy, jumping off of something that they shouldn't be jumping off of, or somebody takes a bump that they wasn't supposed to take, like something like that every week, just to kind of keep that momentum going. Because right now you got so much talent in the tag team division, like there's no reason to ever have a boring moment when the tag teams are on screen. So I would be doing that. Yeah, I think those number one priority is the main title. And then everything else is kind of like this would help too, in my opinion.
Yeah. I would start building Aleister Black up a little bit, especially with Zelina.
Yeah.
On his side. He's good in the matches. He got a nice move set, skill set.
Yes.
So
good striker.
Give him some wins. Dress him in the black suit. Don't let them all be. I like what they started this week. Keep that going. I like the vignettes. I would give Solo more mic time because Solo's great on the mic. He's really kicking ass on the mic.
He's doing good. How do you feel about the face paint? Like the new face paint on the MFTs? Like
that's cool. It adds a little something that separates them from the previous bloodline thing.
Yeah,
I think they're establishing a whole new identity. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's something that really started in when they were in the Bullet Club in New Japan. I think that when they were the Gorillas of Destiny, they did the face paint too. So probably a callback to that more than anything. So I don't hate it. I hope maybe it also changes their demeanor, makes them more serious, makes them more of a threat, make them seem like more of a threat. So
I actually like what they're doing with the Y6 too, and that was it was a little shaky at first, but I think they finally got the right swag with them.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Dallas, it's moments, and then they do impose the Bray Wyatt pick on top of his, but there's moments where he sounds like Bray Wyatt.
Like Bray, yeah. There are moments where he looks like him. You've seen that big old beard and the long hair.
Sounds like him, and it's like, damn, is that Bray Wyatt? Like, and then they put the Photoshop in there, and it's like, damn, I am getting that Brave Wyatt vibe with him. It's starting to work. It's starting to work. It was a little shaky at first. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But what they're doing
I like
now,
the moments where they show Bo though. Like the Uncle Howdy mask is cool and scary and spooky and all that. But I like the moments where they show like, yeah, this is Bo Dallas though, by the way. This is Bo Dallas. He's still a real guy. He is the guy under the mask. I like that.
Believe.
You gotta believe.
That was
what a gimmick. What a gimmick.
Believe. Believe was hilarious. I'm sorry, you threw me all the way off. Yeah, I do like what they're doing with Y6. I think SmackDown can be saved. It's not too far gone of where it's like AEW Collision. It's not that far gone. But speaking of AEW, do you have any AEW news for the week? Because I did put that in the description. Not only we do WWE, we do AEW as well.
We do AEW. Let me see. What's some of the bigger stuff that's happening right now? We're gonna get Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page at Wrestle Dream. It's pretty cool. AEW was in Kansas City, well, in Independence this week. we couldn't go, or at least I couldn't go because I was working. We did have Powerhouse Hobbs though on our morning
Yeah.
show. Okay, I wasn't
Oh,
involved
okay.
with it. Sadly, I wasn't involved. Okay, so I didn't get to ask no
He was
questions
on
or nothing.
CDOT
But
show too. He was on Carrington's
yeah, he was
show.
on Carrington's thing. So Powerhouse Hobbs
You
was
missed
making the
that
rounds.
assignment. How'd you
Hmm?
miss that?
Who are you asking? All right, if I knew
I don't
how I
want to
missed
get
it,
you
I
in
wouldn't have
trouble.
missed it.
Okay.
I
I
wouldn't have
don't want
missed
to
it.
get you in
Okay.
trouble.
Listen, I'll just say this. Okay, the morning show gets privileges that we at the lowly evening shift do not. Okay, that's all I'll say about that. But so we had that, and then they're actually doing their PLE. And bro, can you watch out? They're doing their PLE in St. Louis. So their Wrestle Dream PLE. So that's what we're getting. Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page, which should be a good match. Both are kind of baby faces at the moment, but you got two alpha males locking horns. Okay, should still make for a good match. Country, cover your eyes and ears, okay, because John Moxley and Darby Allin are doing an I Quit match.
Oh,
They're
God.
and so I would assume that some sharp and pointy objects are going to be put in places that they shouldn't be put. It's going to be gory. It's probably going to be violent. It's probably going to be offensive. So I'm looking forward to that. We also have Chris Statlander and Tony Storm. Tony Storm still doing great character work, even though she lost the belt. She lost the
I
belt.
just don't want to see a flamethrower. No more flamethrower.
We might see a flamethrower. We might see the flamethrower. Darby loves that flamethrower. John Moxley might catch fire in this match, country. There's a non-zero chance that happens.
Lord have mercy.
So, and that'll be cool. Yeah, we got Statlander versus Tony Storm. That'll be a good match. I won't say that, but they've been the promos between them two have been very interesting to say the least. I'll say that
Was that
much.
the one where they were laying in the ring together?
Yeah. It's been some weird moments between them two, but people are digging it. People are digging it. Mercedes Moné. I don't know who she's about to face.
10 belt.
10 belt Mercedes me. 10 belt Moné. She's still going strong. Every match she does is really good.
She wins.
She wins. She be winning. That is true.
She be winning. She be winning. She be winning.
She be winning. Andrade, former WWE superstar, turned AEW, turned back WWE. So it's weird because he made. I think you saw that he went to AEW after his release from WWE.
Right.
Turns out he was not allowed to do that. Like apparently there was a provision in his contract where of course you have the 90-day non-compete, which is, in and of itself, you can't do that. But apparently there was a clause in his contract where if he's let go with clause, like released with clause, like if he violates something in his contract and they let him go, that non-compete is then extended for a year, not just 90 days. So we'll see what happens as a result of that. So Andrade made his debut in AEW. WWE sent a cease and desist, by the way, sent legal letters to AEW to tell them that they can't show Aleister Black no more. So we'll see how that whole thing shakes out. He's still supposed to be appearing at AEW at some point while they work out this legal matter. Reportedly, he got some of the best lawyers in the game to help him get around it or something. But we'll see how that shakes out for Andrade because he's supposed to be joining the Don Callis family. So that'll be cool. What else we got? I think, did Wardlow make his return? He did, but then he also got hurt. So I don't know when Wardlow's going to actually stick around. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I think that's mostly it for AEW news. I'm ready for MJF to come back, but he's not. He's taking a little break. And we'll see how long that lasts. We're waiting for him. He might be doing a movie. He might be doing another movie. Will Ospreay, he's been hurt. So waiting on him to come. Hey, man, can you relax? This dog, boy, all up in my business, trying to see what I'm doing.
So, we do have this thing, a link.
Ooh, we do. Our affiliate link, our WWE affiliate link. So dude, don't get dogs, okay? Don't get dogs.
Oh, man.
They always
As
want to
you
be
were
a part of everything. As
As
I
you
was
were
saying, we have a WWE affiliate link, okay? If you buy WWE merch using our link, we get a kickback, okay? I think it's like 15% or something. All right, so
cool.
you can ask me for the link. I'll send it to you. You buy WWE merch, you support the show. It's that easy. It's that simple. Just ask, okay? All you got to do is ask, and we'll do that. Bro, please. So yeah,
Our
ask for the
favorite,
link.
I guess, of all time.
Yeah,
Yep, another good week of wrestling. We look forward to next week. We're gonna
we
keep
do.
an eye on SmackDown and how they improve over the
Yeah,
next coming weeks. Next week we will dive into Javon Evans though.
we should.
We make it a point to really do that next week. I'm ready for the next. Well, I'm not ready for the next pay per view. Let everything cook for a while. I'm ready to
We got
see.
Saturday night main events coming up.
Yeah, okay. I'm ready for I'm looking forward to Braun Breaker this week explaining his actions and why he did what he
Yeah,
did.
and what they're gonna do
That
with
should
the
be
World Heavyweight Championship.
yeah. Man, would you have Seth give up the belt?
I think he's just got to stay off TV. So I don't know if he could even give up the belt, but they might strip him of it just because he's injured. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. It depends on what you plan on having him do when he comes back. Like, is he going to go after the Vision right away when he comes back? I mean, Roman didn't, or he kind of did, but he didn't go after Seth right away. So
Yeah. Well, we'll still see. Stay tuned. We got 2 words for you. What are they?
the 2 words for you are subscribe anyway, or the Vision. Those are 2 words.
Yeah.
Or the breakup. Those are 2 words.
The breakup. The breakup. So, 2 words for you, man. We enjoyed you. We'll see you next week.
Mhm.
Keep on tooting in the free
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. Oh, we got 3 words for you. You ready? Everybody gotta eat. Ooh, that's crazy. Whoa.
Mind blown. All right, we're out.
Peace.
It is Raiders week. Beat the Raiders.
Yes.
Beat the Raiders.
Please. By a lot, even. Not even just by a little, by a lot.
All right, guys. We
All
out.
right.
Peace. EGE, baby.
EG.